So how would I sum up Starburst in a few words? I have to quote one of our engineers who refers to it as a sledgehammer for data, which is an interesting way of putting it, but I now understand what he's saying. More than anything else I've ever seen, it's able to handle such a large amount of data, move it so efficiently and cheaply. Spreetail is a e-commerce company. Our main value in the world is to help brands grow profitably. Spreetail is one of the top 10 sellers on Amazon, and we also sell on many other channels. Brands work with us because we can help them sell more. Before we had Starburst, we have a lot of our own internal tools that we build that are using operational databases, SQL, Postgres, Mongo, that type of thing. And then we have a data management team that's using Snowflake to serve data to business operations users. We needed a better way to serve data for some of the key business cases that we had. We ended up purchasing Starburst middle of 2025, and one of the ways we were looking at was Trino, Lakehouse architecture using Iceberg. I think that kind of blew us away in terms of how easy it made data movement. When we did our first couple implementations with Trino, we were it was so fast, it was so easy, and it was a natural transition to invest in Starburst, which we've done. Starburst is quickly becoming the way in which we do a lot of, well, really most of our data transformations and data modeling. It is the query engine we're going to use for anything AI, machine learning. We do use other tools alongside Starburst. dbt is the main way in which we build our data pipelines and model our data. Storage for all of our data is S3. It might start in an operational database, but it's going to be ingested into S3 and stored as Iceberg tables. The biggest thing that we started with is we wanted to have a way to run certain workloads on a fault-tolerant cluster and others on the standard cluster. That was something we never got to in Trino, but now with Starburst, that's been easy. We think that's going to really improve. We want everyone in the organization eventually to be able to have the ability to use technology to solve problems, to innovate. But the thing that's in it there through all of it is the data. Increasingly, they are going to be using AI. We, as like the core engineering team, are going to be providing them with ways to turn that data into value, basically, and let them innovate. And it'd be things that we could never do with the size of an engineering team we have. And so we're pushing really hard there. If we can do that, we're going to make everybody more effective. And we want to bring this to our brands. Our value proposition is make brands profitable and grow. And so by becoming the experts at this, we can then enable them with the same capabilities. Bringing it back to Starburst, again, this is part of a strategy where the data becomes really key. And so Starburst was one of the pieces of that we needed to get in place now.